Hop. Yep.
Testing, testing.
Yep.
Hello? Hopefully this works. So I figured I'd go through my plant as it is. It's a little bit of a mess, but I'm gonna work on cleaning it up. Ore. I've not found a stone deposit yet, which really kind of sucks. I'll get bored while I'm doing it. So this is the initial setup. I have my blacksmith here, and the banker guy, research, Queen's Market, and I spit. So, for now, this is my starting base. And then I came in here. So I got lucky, there was wood right here. This is my initial iron deposit that I got. You can see I already wasted away most of the art. And my initial little factory, that I changed that to large gears, regular gears, plates. This was just to get it going, not efficient at all. And then over here was my initial copper. There's a pole node over here, which helps. A little ways away. I just used the beacon and then just drilled through. So I got basic copper, coming through. All smelted, irons, got pipe work, plates, and then the new one, the copper fins. Didn't get that one. These all go to storage. Copper fins actually makes a lot. The other ones don't make quite as much. My initial little setup power just to get it going. It's all now cross connected, so I don't need it. I got the copper, comes in, or my coal. I just have a buffer. This one I've been using to make temporary stuff that I needed. So for this one, I need some more of those. Just to make the little pieces I need for all of these guys. These guys take all the advanced stuff. But I needed to get automated. Chests. There's an initial copper. Then doing some exploring. It's actually all in here. Yeah, I found another shaft that goes in down there. We'll get to that a little bit. A little bit of a trek. I gotta find some way faster. I think carts might be faster. They're a little bit sketchy to ride, but from what I've seen on YouTube, we'll see. Just doing some exploring. I found this place. Big thing is everything is everywhere, so far away. It's a lot of differences.
Yep.
The cool thing about these depths here is the drops are ancient. So you get backpacks every now and then, like you'll still get backpacks out here, like you drop backpacks, but you also get ancient drops, which look like this here. These ones will give you the ancient gears. So here you get gold, silver, and these ancient gears, which I know you can do. You can use them in the water boilers, and the water pumps to, I think, give you more speed. I haven't tried it out yet. This one, no, that one's still looking for an emerald that's infinite. And yes, I am playing on easy mode, so there's more resources and no enemies. I like building and exploring, not fighting. This one. Here I ran into a gold infinite as well as a silver. I think that's ruby. That one's infinite as well. Yeah, so I've got ruby, gold, and silver. Still looking for that sapphire and emerald. There's another copper one there. And then I just looked for somewhat close coal, which was way back in there. This isn't automated yet, so I have to manually load these ones. I think one full cycle fills up these containers. Yeah, these are all full. I can't smelt yet, so there's really no point to them unless I manually smelt them, and then they're not really. It's not really worth the effort at the moment. I did make some Elysium. I think it's what it's called. The special metal, but I can't even use it yet because I don't have automation 5, I believe, or it's 5 or 6 before you can start crafting with it. Or no, I can craft with it now, but I have to get ruby gems and sapphire gems, which I can't do until later in the game. And then these ones I think are coal. This is silver. That's silver, but I think these are coal. Iron and silver. Now I'm lost. Oh. Yes, I get lost very easily. Probably should use a better system, but the last time I played, I updated all my power, so I'm now fully automated on my power. That took a little bit, but once you get going, it kind of picks up pace. Big thing was I just had to manually craft, set down the combiner and add stuff manually, and make like 100 of each of the different components. And I found that these do respawn, so even if you go through and pick them all up and reload the game, they'll come back. Not always in the same spot, but they do come back. Later I'll do some more exploring. I got a little gate set up down there. I wanted to get all this automated first. those are the two that were just kind of thrown together. This one is my copper and iron factory, so I'm just making ingots, which I'll then transmit everywhere else. But 60 items per minute is what these belts are currently slated for, which doesn't exactly allow for widespread use. So initially I had all my water and steam here. You see the pipes all coming in, and that came from my copper and my iron. That came through, and you have each one of these does 30. Yeah, 30 per minute. So this one does 60, so each one gets 2 of those. So I've got 2 of each of those. That's making my powder. And then those go to a splitter. These are a little bit funky to get set up. You can't put this on the end of the machine, but you can connect them directly once to each other. You just can't connect them directly to the machines. I don't know if it's a bug or if they're intended, so you have to give a space for the belt. Other than that, they do clip together, and then for spacing reasons I had to give a gap here. So each one of, or both of these are 15 minute? No, 30 minute. So they output 30, but these only do 15. So 60, so 15 times 4, so now I got, so these are all at capacity. Still using steam even though they're not crafting anything. And so both sides of that. And then I have an offshoot of the crushed powder. So if I want to make dynamite, I have my crushed powder, and then my ingots. And then over here, I did my other temporary setup. So I have coal. That's what I was using for all my power before. Came over, I just tapped off. So now I have, oh, this one doesn't have steam. I do not have steam. You don't have steam, and you don't have steam. And you don't have steam. I do not have steam. You don't have steam. That's not good. Oh, I must have killed it somehow. This one doesn't have steam. Oh, yep, mouse. The downside to cleaning everything up. I deleted steam from something, so that has steam. That does not have steam. Is that good? This way, over here. That has steam. That has steam. Doesn't that have steam? No, we're just gonna do this. Do that. Here. There we go. Now we got steam. It's got steam, that's got steam. Hey, now we're in business. Okay, I got steam. We got steam. So how bad is this happening? So you can see with my grid, I have 1100. I'm only using 500, so that's good. The water for steam, 1240, so I'm using everything I have. But I can do more. What I did. Oh, no, I guess I only have 5. One thing that sucks, these have a bigger footprint, so while I have 11 of these guys, I only have 5 of these. And I'm missing a couple places. So we're gonna have to wait for this thing to refill itself. I made a doodle. Oh well. Live and learn. Anyway, so these automated machines have 2 outputs. So I just daisy chained them for the connector to come over to our boilers. and like trying to go through the ground or underneath. There's a lot of excavation required, and you can walk right over these without any issue. And it doesn't look too bad. I mean, nah, probably can get away with not doing that, but I'm not too worried. And then I just have these run off so I can clean up later. Then now, if I want to expand, I will just detonate and dynamite all of this like I did before, and I'll continue expanding that way up to 15. One miner will support 15 legions, or one miner per 15. So one miner for this, one miner for that, for the boilers and pumps. I have here, and then I have, eventually this coal will be moved, and I'll probably put another 2 miners here, so I can do another 15 of those for future. This comes through. The tanks really, it just gives, it's like a battery, so it just fills up. This one for some reason is not filled up. I don't know why. We got steam power. Oh, because I'm using all of it, that's why. I'm using everything I'm using. Alright, so this is only if you have extra. It'll show 1,000. So it comes in, you have to go from coal to compact coal. Unfortunately, you can't use compact coal for power. You can only use coal. I was hoping to get more energy density, but that doesn't work that way. So then you get your coal in here, and then you have your iron ingots with compact coal to give you steel, which is, I believe, new with this new update. So then when you get steel, you get your, well, I'm empty at the moment, but the steel ingots. That comes over, and first 3 things you need to make are steel rods, steel gears, and steel plates. There is also, what am I missing? There's some also large gears. Let's see what they are. So we have large steel gears, which I haven't needed yet, but I imagine I will. Probably have to handcraft those, or manually craft them. You need these in order to make the combiner. So I just made 100 of them, so I can make 10 units, 10 combiners. Eventually I'll get these guys set up. These make the most money, but for right now that's all I have. Yeah, that is the basics. Now that everything is automated, probably continue making that up to the 15. Picked up from my disassembly. Copper pipes, iron pipes. I'll get all that cleaned up later. And then I might do a secondary unit this side, 2 more miners up, and then just build another iron factory, or another smelting for copper and ingot on that side. Because with every amount of stuff that you now have to craft, or the items that can be crafted, and they do take multiple parts, like some iron, some copper, after secondary products. So there's gonna be a lot of combining. yeah, I think I'm just gonna take all this, all the iron, and I might go upstairs and then up to the top, or I might just build it out here once this has been depleted. Fortunately, I found when you deplete them, they just sit there; they don't go away, which kind of sucks. But it's not like I'm hurting for room.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think the next project is going to
Yep.
build out
Yep.
the next set of iron and copper.
Yep.
Let's see, what do we have for lockables? I need to get automated 5. I think it's automation 5 gives you gem crushing. Maybe it's 6. So with the new update, it definitely does take more effort to get automated for sure. I'm only 10 hours in.
Yep. Yep. How may I help you?
What am I at? I'm at 4. So 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah, so here's all the new parts. Here's the combiner, which this doesn't give you pop-ups. I don't know why. You already have these, but my guess is this one goes up and down. Because currently the one you have only goes up. So this might be a down. That might be what this is for. And it looks like upgraded belts, which will be nice, and that might actually help condense a few things and not. But yeah, so you get gold smelting, which we can't do yet. We can take the ore straight to it in a manual smelter, but we can't automate it. So we'll go through, do all that, and then we'll look at these two. I don't know if these are automated or not, or how these work yet. So we'll see how those go, and then yeah, so 6 automation 6. But look at all the new stuff we have to do. Lots of automation. Right now you can make this by hand, but you can't use it because you need ruby gems, sapphire gems to get the good pickaxe. And I think that's a new smelter and maybe a new assembler. I don't know. It won't give me the descriptions. So then yeah, we're quite a ways from that. So yeah, this will be the next one to go. So I need to set up some selling stations. These are all just parts. So I'll be selling these two because these are worth the most. Mass producing those. Copper plates are actually worth quite a bit, but not quite as much as these.
Dig deep and hold. How can I help you?
Yeah, those are worth quite a bit too.
We must keep going.
Alright, thank you. Bye.